Good morning and welcome to the Dauphinee Center on the campus of St. Mary's University in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm Scott Squires along with the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, and we are here for 18 games over the next 3 days, all part of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Showcase. Our first game just about set to puck drop here. It's the Lindsay Surge and the Fundy Kraken. I'm going to hop back into my spot. We'll have play-by-play. Game one coming up. 18 games of action right here. Let's go have some fun. All right, back up in my broadcast position. They did not mess around. They got right to it after warm-ups. We thought there might be an anthem, some introductions. Nope, right into play, and that's A-OK with us. The Lindsay Surge, a first-year club, wearing their very sharp-looking, kind of retro Toronto Maple Leafs colors. That's the dark blue with the white trim. They're skating left to right. And the Fundy Kraken out of Quispamsis, New Brunswick, skating right to left, and they're wearing the white with teal, red, and navy trim. Starting in goal for the Fundy Kraken, Austin Yeomans. She wears number 32, and at the other end, Cicely Harnham. She's wearing number 30. Game one of 18 here on a Friday morning at the Dauphinee Center at St. Mary's University. A big thank you to the St. Mary's Huskies athletic team for making this happen and making this venue available. Here are the Kraken now on the attack. Back to the line, that point shot off the stick of Claire Kitchen was blocked down. Here come the Surge now on the attack. Nevaeh Robertson sends it in, and the Surge will go for a change. Puck down in behind the Kraken goal. They'll work it along the boards. Chopped right back in by Izzy Kim. Again, I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, but I love the original six teams, and I'm really digging these Lindsay Surge uniforms. Very Maple Leaf looking. I like it. Surge now work it off the boards. That went just behind Jenna Greenwood. Puck now down in behind the Kraken goal. They'll work it up the near side. Puck is stopped there. Pinching in is Kim. She gets pinned up along the boards, gets a little help from her teammate. That Lacey Poirier working with it there. Puck chips free. There's Kim again from the right point. Let a shot go. Blocked down. Puck still free now. Chance right in front. And a save made there off the backhander as Yeomans had to be sharp. Puck cleared just by the stick of Sydney Mills. There's Kim again, keeping it in at the line. Good pressure here. Right in front. Big shot and a save there. Letting it go. Ava Kennedy. Point blank had the shot. And Yeomans 10-bell save early. Magnificent save there moments ago from the Kraken goaltender. See if we get a look at it here. Puck comes back to the point. There's Kim. She just floats it in. Not sure if we'll have time to get the full. There it is. Great job by Dylan, our technical producer and director, switcher, camera operator, pretty much everything. We've got a two-man crew here today with Dylan and Spencer. And they bring the face-off to center ice. But a big save early on for Yeomans. There's the point-blank chance there from Kennedy. Stopped. Puck to center ice now. Chopped right back in by Ella Cosman. Puck floats off to that far side. Surge will work it in behind their own goal, now up along the boards. Shaibu couldn't move it forward. Kitchen, steady defender back there for the Surge, or for the Kraken. Works it up to Shaibu. Shaibu right in front of the Surge bench. The door had just been open for a line change. And the puck somehow found its way in the door. Puck was like, let me out of here. I'm going to jump off the ice and into the Surge bench. Just a little over 3 minutes played here in period number one. First game of many on day one. As I say, 18 games in total in this fantastic showcase showing the finest in U18 female hockey in this region. There's a shot, whistles wide of the goal. All the way to the other side. Kraken now will work it. Surge will work it. There's a point shot. Blocked down in front, trying to get a little deflection there was Gabby Buffett. Now the puck chips up off the boards. Kraken will pick it up, trying to move it along. They'll try the other side now. Charlie Underhill couldn't clear it away. Grabbing that puck in the slot, Danica Joseph. Puck comes back again. The point shot went off a shin, and it'll clear, and it'll be picked up by Reese Vautour. Vautour wearing her familiar number 10 that she wore last season. There's Joseph now trying to lean into the Kraken player, and the puck will go deep, picked up by Veronica Mitchell. Mitchell gets challenged in the corner. A couple of players over digging for it now in that far corner. Surge try to pick it up, move it along. Kraken trying to keep it in there. Bit of a stalemate now behind the Surge goal. And the Surge will pick it up with Vautour. Tries to get it to the line. It gets past McKay. Now a 2-on-1 potentially developing here as Joseph tried to slide it over to Buffett. That didn't work. And the Kraken will break it up. Into neutral ice now. The Kraken will send it down the ice. Hammering it down was Sarah Duguay. Had a chance to chat with Sarah Duguay prior to the game. Look for that interview later on today. There's Duguay again, stepping into the puck. 1-on-3. Duguay dropped it there. Maddie Boyer couldn't quite get a good stick on it. I also chatted with Maddie Boyer prior to the game. And again, we'll run those interviews during Kraken games today. So stay tuned. We'll let you know when we run those during the intermissions. We're going to try and squeeze in as many player interviews as we can over this 3-day event. Here come the Surge now. Sending it down into the zone. Kraken in after the puck. Rachel Hartnell tried to get in on it there. Hartnell wearing her familiar number 17 from last year. Good work here. Trying to get a shot away was Maya McCormick. She got tied up, couldn't get a good look. And now Kim. Good job backhanding it to her defensive partner. Working with it now is Nedelku. Puck flutters down into the Kraken zone. Time for the Surge to make a change. Kraken sending it up. Kim there. Kim has logged a lot of ice time so far in almost 6 minutes of this opening period. And again, number 7 on defense for the Surge, Izzy Kim. Back it goes again. Nedelku winding behind her own goal. Works it up toward the line. Not outstopped there by Cosman with a long shot. And that's sticked away by Harnum. Harnum down in the butterfly, keeping a close eye. The puck right in front of her crease. But it's cleared away by Nedelku. Nedelku has to chase it back again. Gabrielle Richard, dangerous player for the Kraken, number 40, Richard. Got a chance to call a couple of Kraken games on the road week before last against the Greenfoot Capitals at the Greenfoot Energy Center in Bedford. And certainly Gabrielle Richard, one of the best forwards on this Kraken team in those 2 games. Now here comes Sydney Mills. 1-on-4. Mills chops it down into the Surge zone. Kraken makes some changes here while the Surge have the puck deep in their own end. Outlet pass, bounces at the blue line, and sent right back in off the stick of Jalen McKay. Still no score here. Almost 7 minutes into this opening period with a rush now. Ava Kennedy got stoned on a big chance earlier and sends it short side off the netting and in behind the goal. Kennedy looking dangerous here. Had a big chance earlier. Stoned on a big save from Yeomans and had another chance there, just shooting it wide on the near side. Puck free, kind of slides by a couple of players, and then finally it comes onto the stick of Audrey Corrigan. Corrigan sends it back into her own zone, gets it right back at the blue line. Charging in for it there is Kennedy, trying to get that puck free, but it goes to Prendergast. And now the Kraken will work it out of the zone with Claire Prendergast. Surge making a change here. Both teams changing on the fly. Kraken setting up behind their own goal. Aggressive on the forecheck is Alina Gould. Surge keep it in. Nice move there. Rachel Walsh. Speaking of players I chatted with, I had a chance to talk to Rachel Walsh, and we'll air that interview in the first intermission. So stand by in the first intermission for that interview with number 22 from the Surge, Rachel Walsh. Kraken pinned in their own zone a bit here. Aggressive forecheck by the Surge. Here's Walsh, tight roping along the blue line, slides it over to her defensive partner. Long shot from that left point. It made its way through, but no problem for Yeomans. Back it comes to the point again. Mitchell banging the stick as Walsh. Walsh gets a shot away, flutters in on goal, rebound, they score! Reese Vautour right there on the doorstep. The point shot came in from Rachel Walsh. And Reese Vautour right there to bang it in, and the Surge have the first goal of the game. We'll take a look here. There you see Walsh banging the stick. She wanted it. point shot didn't look too dangerous. A bit of a bobble there by Yeomans, and Vautour didn't have to ask her twice. She saw that bobble, puck loose right on her stick, and she gets it up over the goaltender. So the Surge have the 1-0 lead on the goal by Reese Vautour. So Surge with the 1-0 lead. Now Kitchen, always a steady defender. She wears 29 for the Kraken. In behind the goal, though, Buffett will grab it, sends it along to Danica Joseph. Joseph goes down, and the puck goes to the blue line. Maya McCormick keeps it in there. Now Joseph still has some ice shavings on her hockey pants after getting up off that little spill that she took. In the corner, Kraken trying to move it along. They'll grab it. There's Kim. Tried to keep it in at the blue line, but it pops out. And Charlie Underhill now with a head of steam. Underhill runs right into Nedelku. Big collision there. Both players are fine. Now on the rush, it's Hartnell going around the defender. Rachel Hartnell, big pad save by Yeomans. What a chance by Hartnell. Glorious solo effort. And again, big save Yeomans. This could easily be 3-0 right now, if not for 2 10-bell saves by Austin Yeomans, the Kraken keeper. Big save on Vautour. Big save right there on Hartnell. Puck intercepted. This is McKay. Skates it into the zone as we near the halfway point of period number 1. In after the puck, Victoria Tran, sister of, I can't think of her sister's name now. They played together last year, though. Julianne, I believe it was. Julianne Tran and Victoria Tran were the Tran sister team. Julianne moved on. Victoria, wearing number 15, still playing hockey for the Surge in the league. So glad I could remember Julianne's name. Here come the Surge now, gaining the zone. All by herself, it's McCormick. Rest of the Surge making a change, and the puck out of play. We'll have a face-off, 9:46 to go. Shots on goal, 4-2, favoring the Surge, although it feels like the Surge have had more than 4 shots on goal, but that's the count that's up on the board. Off the draw, clean win by the Surge. They'll go back to the line. This is Mitchell from the left point. Shot got through everybody, but goes wide into the corner. Picked up there by Sarah Allman. Feeds it into the middle. Great pass. Big shot. Letting it fly there was Greenwood off the lovely setup by Allman. So Surge looking good here. They lead it 1-0. They've had a couple of great chances with big saves being made by Yeomans in the goal for Kraken. And they're moving the puck well here. Surge controlling it again into Allman. Allman gets tied up. Gets the puck back over there to Greenwood. Now Walsh, who got an assist on the Surge goal, has it. Skates in, feeds it right in front. Taking a whack at it was Allman, but couldn't connect. Great work there by Rachel Walsh, the captain of this Surge team, looking good here in this first period. In on the rush again, a shot and a pad save, rebound and another save. 2 big chances for Lacey Poirier. And the goaltender Yeomans denies. Yeomans doing yeoman-like work here in this opening frame. I think we could almost put together a save package right now for number 32, Austin Yeomans. There's Kim with a point shot. That one off the shin pads as Claire Prendergast gets in on that forecheck. Prendergast in on the puck. It goes by everybody to the blue line. Shaibu tried to send it back in. And the puck now will go into the Surge zone. Picked up there as Izzy Kim bangs it off the boards to the other side. Wagner there. And there's Kitchen at the red line. Trying to stop any forward progress, but the Surge won't be denied. This is Wagner. Caitlin Wagner, point shot and a glove save. Yeomans looking sharp here for the Kraken. Several big saves. We'll take a look at some of the action. Here again, the Surge just into the zone. And Caitlin Wagner saw the opening, took the shot. Low to the glove side, and Yeomans equal to the task. Back underway. Puck right in front of the Kraken bench. Being pinned along the wall there. Surge able to break it free. And this is Kennedy. Dumps it off. Sharp angle shot, went off a skate and trickles in behind the goal. Kraken get that puck out of their zone, but there's the Surge to gather it up and turn it right back the other way with Wagner. Kennedy, the lone Surge player in, while the Surge make a change. Puck flutters all the way down into the Surge zone, picked up there by Danica Joseph. Surge move it along, that goes by everybody. And the Kraken will pick it up. 7:20 to go in this opening period. Surge lead 1-0. Walsh was waiting for it at the point. It didn't come to her. Reese Vauteur out there, the goal scorer in this game. She's got the puck now. Vauteur shielding that puck along the wall. But the Kraken will grab it, trying to clear it out. Having to circle back is Cosman. Cosman turnover into the middle. Dangerous chance there. Big shot off the stick of Buffett, who had that puck come to her all alone in front of the Kraken goal. And again, Yeomans strong in net. Rachel Walsh from the right point. Tried to send it in. Now it comes to the blue line. Kraken will look to skate it away. Legier tried to move forward. She's number 19, Gabrielle Legier. Kraken circling behind their own goal. They'll work it up to the blue line. There's Mitchell grabbing it for the Surge. Slides it across to Nevaeh Robertson. And that went off the stanchion. So the play whistle down. We'll have a face-off with 6:19 to go. Shots on goal, 9-2 in favor of the Surge. And many of those 9 have been quality scoring chances that Austin Yeomans has just played lights out and made several big saves. So the score is 1-0, favoring the Surge as they look to work it out. Little touch there from Hartnell into the middle of the ice. And I think Hartnell might have been offside on the near side. So the play whistle down. And we'll have a face-off just outside the Kraken zone. Face-off dot just in front of the Kraken bench. Head coach Ron Legier looks on, as do the rest of his Kraken coaching staff. There's Izzy Kim, sends it up along the wall there, connecting to Hartnell. Rachel Hartnell. Puck comes free. Big chance there, getting her own rebound. The first shot hit her, and they score! I was just about to talk about the chances that Robertson had. Kind of, her first shot from Robertson was blocked. She got a second shot blocked down. And then back it goes. I believe it was McCormick who put it in. So kind of a scrambly play. We'll see it here. There's the first shot blocked. Second one blocked. Comes back, and I believe it is, yes, Robertson. So you'll see a beautiful look here from behind the goal. First one blocked. Second one blocked. And again, on the rebound, not a whole lot that Yeomans could do. Robertson got a couple of cracks, and the Kraken did a good job kind of collapsing in front of the goal and blocking the first 2 chances from Robertson, but then McCormick would not be denied. Here's another chance now. Trying to center it was Almond. Right back into the slot, reaching forward is Poirier. Poirier turns and fires it wide. Good pressure here now from the Surge. Trying to put in a good shift after getting the goal. Kraken just holding on. Now Surge feeling more confident as this period rolls on. They lead it 2-0. Kraken send it up along the boards. Duguay racing after it. Taken away up towards Allman. Nice little touch pass there. Trying to connect with Poirier, and Poirier will come away with the puck for the Surge. And it looks like Greenwood offside in the middle. But again, the Surge looking good here in this first period. They lead it 2-0. They lead it on the shot clock as well, 10-2. Ava Kennedy in on the draw, wins it cleanly. Maddie Boyer, wearing number 12, the captain of this Kraken team, in on the forecheck with the Kraken in the Surge zone. Puck stopped at the blue line as Cosman tries to hold it there. A couple of players digging away at it, and the puck flips up high. So they just announced in the building that the goal was Robertson. I don't think that's correct. Robertson had the first couple of chances that were blocked, and then it certainly looked like Maya McCormick scoring on the rebound. But again, we'll We'll double check maybe the replay when we get a chance and see what they also put on the league website. But goal scorer in this particular case, we can find out, but we can definitely tell you it's 2-0 for the Surge. Kraken again trying to get out of their own zone. It's picked off. Sending it into the middle there was Joseph trying to center it, but it was blocked down. Vauteur was waiting for it, but the Kraken cover up. Now Mills sends it down into the Surge zone. Stopping it there was Harnham, the goaltender for the Surge. To the blue line. Now a race for it. Vauteur takes it away. She's got Buffett with her. Vauteur, sharp angle shot, and the rebound went right through the skates of Buffett. Good rush down the right side by Vauteur. Took the quick shot. Yeomans made the save. And the puck now on the far side. Surge controlling in behind the Kraken goal. There's Buffett. Backhands it along the wall, looking for Joseph. Danica Joseph takes a little nudge into the wall from McKay, and it's Vauteur grabbing that puck. Reese Vauteur gets to the left circle. Big shot there off the stick of Nedelku. Blocked down. Kraken just hanging on, desperately trying to get the puck out of their zone. Held in again. Long shot wide of the net. McKay works it up along. Kraken, this line has to be tired. They finally do get the puck out, and the entire line heads to the bench. Fresh legs out there now for the Kraken with 2.5 minutes to go. Period number 1. Here comes Maya McCormick. Stopped there as she tried to rush down the right side. Away comes Corrigan. Corrigan had her pocket picked there by Robertson. Robertson now puts the puck in, chases after it herself. The 224s come together as Cosman is there. Big centering pass, and oh my, ring the bells again as Hartnell put it right in front. And Vauteur got the quick shot away, I believe it was, but what a save again. Watch the glove. Oh my, it was McCormick getting set up, and the quick shot release. And again, Yeoman's flashing leather. Goodness. What an effort here from Austin Yeomans. Just again, could easily put together a highlight reel pack. There's another shot, long off the stick. As letting it fly was Victoria Tran, and it went off a body and wide. Here's Hartnell now, feeds it into the middle. After it is Victoria Tran. She'll give way to McCormick, and McCormick must be looking skyward after that beautiful glove save just seconds ago. Point shot in front, backhanding it along there. Great effort by number 20, Lacey Poirier, right in front. Surge on that puck again, but it'll come out to the red line, and the captain, Walsh, will chase after it. Rachel Walsh has it now in the middle. The smooth skating captain. Look at Walsh now. Taking charge, rushing down the right side, getting by the defender. Walsh feeds it in front. And the puck somehow ended up into the corner, but beautiful rush from the captain, Rachel Walsh. Puck to the near side. Into the final minute of play in this first period. Surge lead at 2-0. Charging in there was Greenwood and got a backhander away. And again, Yeomans covering up. Yeomans has been beaten twice, but just off the top of my head, I can think of 4. 10 Bell, just spectacular saves from the goaltender. 32 Austin Yeomans for the Fundy Kraken. Now Rachel Walsh from the line. From the right circle, shot let go by Alina Gould. That was blocked down. And the Kraken will just watch it go all the way down into the Surge zone. Under 30 seconds to go. Kraken trying to get possession in the Surge zone, but it's the Surge who try to come away with it there. Good defensive play by Jalen McKay, keeping the puck in, although just momentarily. Now jumping on it is Boyer. Maddie Boyer tried to make a move, got stopped up. Good coverage there by the Surge as they look to break it away now with Caitlin Wagner. Puck over now to Kim. This is Izzy Kim. She'll send it down into the zone, and the buzzer will sound to end an entertaining first period, mostly controlled by the Lindsay Surge. They got a couple of goals. They could have had a lot more, and even though the Surge lead at 2-0, in my humble opinion, that period belonged to the goaltender, Austin Yeomans from the Fundy Kraken. She was outstanding. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 11-2, favoring the Surge, and they lead at 2-0. We'll step aside, take a break, and in just a little bit, we'll air the interview that I did earlier with the Surge captain, Rachel Walsh. We'll have that in just a little bit. It's Maritime Major Female Hockey League Showcase Weekend. Very pleased to be joined by Rachel Walsh from the Lindsay Surge. Rachel, how are you enjoying the season so far with the Surge?
It's very good. We have a really good group of girls. We have great coaches, so we're really excited to get started, and our first couple of games went well.
So, a lot of games in a short amount of time. For you, what's the biggest preparation to get ready for this showcase?
Definitely starts in warm-up and making sure all the girls are pumped up and ready to go, and then also making sure that we're ready once we hit the ice and puck drops.
Well, I know that a long day ahead. It all starts on this Friday. Before we let you go, right in there and give a shout-out to anybody you want, Rachel.
A
No
shout-out
pressure.
to my dad for making me play hockey.
Awesome. Well done, Rachel. Good luck. That's
Thank
Rachel
you.
Walsh with the Lindsay Surge. teams back on the ice, getting ready for second period of action in this Maritime Major Female Hockey League showcase. Game 1 of 18. We've got games today, tomorrow, and Sunday right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. And in this opening game, a good first period for the Lindsay Surge. Goals from Reese Vautour and Maya McCormick have them up 2-0. But certainly for me, and I guess for anybody watching, the story of that first period would be the outstanding goaltending of number 32 for the Fundy Kraken, Austin Yeomans. She was spectacular in many of her 11 saves, stoning several point-blank opportunities. So we're underway in the second. And it's now the Surge skating right to left, wearing the dark blue with white uniforms, and the Kraken left to right, wearing the white with teal, dark blue, and red trim. As mentioned, Austin Yeomans has the puck now. She's in goal for the Kraken. At the other end, not overly busy in that first period, Cicely Hurnham. She wears number 30. Just a reminder, our next game will be right after this one. Isn't all the games this weekend are one after the other after the other. They're basically, each game has a 2-hour time block, so not a lot of time between games. And our next action will be the hosts of this tournament, the Greenfoot Capitals, taking on the Moncton Rockets. Should be a dandy. Puck into neutral ice. And knowing it there was Nedelku, and it'll just roll all the way down into the Kraken zone. We start this period 5 aside. There haven't been any penalty calls in the game so far, and I may have just given it the old broadcaster's curse, as sending it in there was Mackenzie Rossong. Puck along the half wall. Sent down in there by McCormick. McCormick scored a goal in that opening period. Here's Rossong now from the left point, walks in, takes a shot. It was going wide, and just getting a toe on it there was Yeomans. Now the puck sent down. That'll give the Kraken a chance to change it up, and that's going to be an icing call, so they won't get a chance to change. That's a new rule in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League this year. If you ice the puck, you can't make a change, just like the pro leagues. So the puck iced, and the face-off will be in the Kraken zone to the left of Yeomans. In on the draw, Veronica Mitchell for the Surge. And she went up against Maddie Boyer. Bit of a scramble draw there. Sent into the zone by the Surge. Picked up by Cosman. Cosman, twisting with that puck, had it taken away from her. And sending it in is McCormick. Now, Hartnell from the side of the goal tried to jam it along. That didn't work, but McCormick right after it. This has been a dangerous line. Hartnell, McCormick out there as well with Nevaeh Robertson. They've been dangerous in this game so far for the Surge. Rossong sends it in. Walked away now the Surge. Try to keep it in there with the Kraken trying to come forward. Kraken bounce it off the boards. That was Boyer. And finally, a tired line for the Kraken gets to make a change. Surge bang that puck off the wall, comes to center ice, stopped there by Claire Kitchen. Kitchen turns on a dime, skates it into the zone, chips it around the defender. She'll go after it herself. Claire Kitchen in deep now for the Kraken. Puck stopped in there. Feels like McCormick's been out there a long time. A couple of players jousting over in that far corner. And finally the Surge able to move it along. Hartnell tried to work it up again. This line of McCormick, Hartnell, and Robertson had been out there a while. Now they'll start to change it up. In behind the goal, Victoria Tran. Quick pass up ahead. Tried to get the outlet up to Hartnell. That was blocked down. Puck comes right back to Hartnell. She's been out there a long time. Works it up to Jenna Greenwood. Hartnell gets off for a change. Greenwood slides it over to Sarah Almond. Almond on the backhand. Back to the point. Quick pass over. Mitchell lost it in her skates. And Sarah Walsh will retreat. Backhands it up to Greenwood on that left wing side. Greenwood has Poirier heading toward the middle of the ice. It comes over into the middle instead. Big chance there is letting it go is Almond. And rebound just squirts in behind the goal. Surge buzzing here. And the Kraken will skate it away. Kraken gaining the red line, sending it down is Gabrielle Richard. And Harnham stops it, sends it up along the near boards. Puck to the red line, not out. Good job there by Richard keeping it in. Grabbing that puck is Mitchell. Gabrielle Richard, good job in on the forecheck. She wears number 40 for the Kraken. Now Shaibu doing some forechecking work here for the Kraken. Walsh backhands it along for Almond. Sarah Almond works it up along the wall. Greenwood couldn't control it there. Now Greenwood tries to bull her way forward from the red line. She'll send it down into the Kraken zone. Poirier diagonally into the corner, grabs it, tries to work it out front, but it's taken away by Audrey Corrigan. Again, Surge so aggressive on the puck carrier, taking away time and space from any Kraken player near the puck. Ava Kennedy now gets a little help there from Wagner. Wagner tried to chip it around the defender. Falling there was Duguay. Gets back up and the Kraken recover. Duguay tried to bang it off the wall, took a funny bounce off the boards. Now clears it to the right point. There's Kim. Izzy Kim sends it right back in behind the Kraken goal. Stopped there by Kennedy. Ava Kennedy lifts the stick, turns, fires. And the save made by Yeomans. Good work there from Ava Kennedy. So 1 second shy of 5 minutes being played here in this second period. We want to give a big thank you to Rachel Walsh for chatting with us earlier. You saw that interview in the first intermission. She's the captain of the Surge. And in the second intermission, we'll play the interview with the captain of the Kraken, Maddie Boyer. So again, stick around for the Maddie Boyer interview in our second intermission. Good work here. Look at that little spin off the wall as Caitlin Wagner just took that puck off the boards and made a beeline for the goal. We'll see it here. Look at her into the corner. And there she comes in, grabs the puck, boom, spins off the board. Whoop, dipsy-doo, gets the shot away. And again, Boyer equal to the task. So good work by Wagner, good save from Yeomans. Puck comes over to the near boards now for Vautour. Greenfoot Capitals just walking behind me here on the concourse, getting warmed up for their game against the Rocket from Moncton. That game again coming up next. Part of this Female Hockey League showcase. We're at the Dauphinee Center. Beautiful facility here on the campus of St. Mary's University, a couple of years old. Replacing the old Husky Stadium that used to be here. Oh my gosh, that rink. Ooh, you walk inside there and you'd be frozen inside of 5 minutes. Different story here at the Dauphinee Center. Gorgeous facility, and so pleased that the St. Mary's University staff and the athletics department making it possible for this showcase tournament to utilize the facilities here at St. Mary's. Here come the Surge now. Into the zone, 3 across, into the middle, big chance in front, and Buffett couldn't corral the puck. Back to the right point, the long shot goes high just over the glove as McCormick let it go. Buffett on it again. Sending it back, looking for Hartnell at the point. Surge trying to keep it in, bounced up there towards Ricketson. Couldn't quite control it. Again, Rachel Hartnell sends it in around for McCormick. This line, 8, 17, and 24 has been dangerous. McCormick, Hartnell, and Robertson. But now it's the Kraken skating away. Here comes Catherine Dickey trying to get some speed. Dickey leans into the Surge player, gives her a nudge, knocked her down to the ice, and then the puck comes right to the side of the goal. And Cicely Harnham says, I haven't been overly busy here, so I'm just going to cover this puck up and get into the action. Not quite 7 minutes played in this second period. Shots on goal, 13-2 in favor of the Surge. They lead at 2-0. Both goals from the Surge scored in the first period, Vautour and McCormick. Up it goes now. There is one of the goal scorers for the Surge, number 8, Maya McCormick. McCormick sends it up ahead for Nevaeh Robertson. Puck goes right through the crease. That came off the boards, and Yeomans had to be sharp there as that all of a sudden ended up right in going through the blue ice of the Kraken goal. Underhill sends it around. Cosman is there trying to work it up the boards. Into the middle of the ice. Olivia Ellis-Ankerman giving chase. And again, the puck free. Gathered there by Cosman. She sends it forward, but it's blocked down. Walsh sent it in from the red line. And now the Kraken will try again. Ellis Ankenman sent it down. She goes for a change. Surge will chase after it into their own zone. Good job on the forecheck there by Prendergast. Kraken player falls, trying to go after the puck up ahead for Greenwood. Following up the play, quickly coming in there was number 20, Lacey Poirier, and got a chance. Greenwood started it. Poirier tried to finish it. And again, it's Yeomans ending up with the puck for the Kraken. Usually you will see alternating goaltenders in a showcase like this. The other goalie, Morgan Redmond, for the Kraken. She'll have a big performance to follow from her teammate. Yeomans, here's Shaibu now. Tried to work it forward, sent right back in. Wagner after that puck, getting some help now from Alina Gould. A couple of players down to the ice, including Jalen McKay for the Kraken. And the puck free behind the goal. There's McKay picking it up for the Kraken. To the line, not out. Long shot through a crowd. Don't know how Yeoman saw that point shot from Izzy Kim, but she stopped it nonetheless. Here's a shot now from the point, again through a crowd. Nedelku let it go. And somehow again, Austin Yeomans finds that puck through a mass of sticks and legs and makes the save. And Austin Yeomans is locked in, my friends, putting on a great goaltending performance here. And let's keep in mind as well, this is an early start, right? Most of these players are used to, like late afternoon or early evening starts, and you have your whole game day routine worked out. In a showcase like this, your game day routine and your game day prep gets thrown out the window because you're playing so many games in a short amount of time. And again, both of these teams had to be ready to hit the ice 10 a.m. Look at this coast-to-coast. Vautour takes a shot, rebound, waved off. I don't know how that stayed off the rush from Vautour. Coast-to-coast, can't wait to see that on the replay. Puck now in behind the Surge goal, but what a rush from Reese Vautour. Stopped initially, and then somehow the secondary chance on the rebound didn't go in. And we carry on. In on the rush now, Buffett stepping around the defender. Good rush from Buffett, taken down. Play carries right on. Hey, tip of the cap to the officials, letting them play here and making sure that if they are going to call a penalty, it's going to be a full-blown penalty. Great flow to this game, and a lot of times that is because of the approach of the referees and the officials, and it's a great flow to this one so far. Love the job the officials are doing here. McCormick tried to send it in front. There's that line. McCormick, Hartnell, and Robertson, but it's the Kraken back the other way. Good speed from Dickey. So I don't know if Dylan can rack that replay up of that breakaway chance from Vautour as she went coast to coast. And just, I don't know how the rebound stayed out. Putting the pressure on Dylan here. We may not be able to find it because it's short amount of time between faceoffs. But again, not sure how that puck stayed out. A great rush, but it did stay out. And sometimes you got to be good to be lucky, lucky to be good. Now, here's a chance from the right faceoff circle. Walsh took the shot, and I think the goaltender Yeomans just got a piece. The main man, Dylan, still searching through the replays. If you can't find it, that's all right. You got a lot on your plate, Dylan. I get it. Face off to the left. Hops back to the right point. Walsh slides over to Mitchell. Her weak shot goes in behind the Kraken goal. We've crossed the halfway point of the second period. And the puck sent out. Pinballs off a couple of skates. Ends up going to Hartnell. Hartnell faked the pass, took the shot right off the Kraken logo of Yeomans. Hartnell has it back. Rachel Hartnell now watches her line mates chase after that puck. Back it comes to Sarah Walsh at the blue line. She sends it in around the boards. Comes right back to her. Now McCormick stepping off the wall from the far side. Shot there, bouncing down, and again, Yeomans keeps it out. So again, this line for the Surge, Maya McCormick, Rachel Hartnell, and Nevaeh Robertson wreaking all kinds of havoc on the Surge, but right now they've got a brick wall back there with the name Austin Yeomans. Face off to the right of goaltender Yeomans. Nedelku from the left point, off the post, rebound, they score! Nedelku took the initial shot from the left point, and it hit the post, and right there to bang in the rebound, Sarah Almond. Well, again, you'll see it off the face-off. Puck back to the point. Nedelku, hey, you know, not a big booming shot. You hear it said all the time. You just never know. They don't ask how, they ask how many. And the other one, the old Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Well, Nedelku technically didn't miss, as her point shot nicked off the post, but right there, banging in the rebound, Almond, and not a whole lot that the goaltender Yeomans could do on that one. And the Surge have their third, and it's Sarah Almond with her first of the tournament and the third for the Surge, and they have the 3-0 lead. Puck now all the way down into the Surge zone. Stopped gingerly there by the goaltender Harnum, and then Kim sends it all the way down the ice. No icing. In on it is McKay for the Kraken. Up along the wall, Mills tried to work it out. Now Shaibu turns at center ice. Had the puck taken away from her, and now Greenwood skates that into the zone with a stop there by Tran. Tran gets unceremoniously dumped to the ice by Shaibu, but picking it up now is Mackenzie Rossong. Rossong sends it down in on the forecheck is Kennedy trying to pick it up. Kennedy grabs that puck, sends it in front from behind the goal line, and then ended up going to Shaibu, but then Rossong sends it right back in. There's Kennedy. Kennedy working hard in the corner, trying to get some help there from Wagner, but the Kraken able to clear it out. They'll chase after it. And one thing I've noticed in the 2 games previously to start the regular season that I called between the Greenfoot Capitals and the same Fundy Kraken is this Kraken squad will not quit. They will not give up. And you won't see the body language, show that they're disappointed or they're upset. You won't see shoulders slumping or heads down on the bench. It's a well-coached team, and they are learning as they go. And their coach, Ron Legier, telling me that, it's still a young team and they're learning as they go. And, again, it's impressed me how this team, regardless of the score, plays hard and keeps coming. And here they come now. Could this be a chance? It's Ellis Ankenman with a quick shot, and she whistled it high past the goal. Good chance there by number 20, Olivia Ellis Ankenman. Kraken on the puck again. Working hard on it, trying to get some kind of chance offensively now are the Kraken. Boyer. Puck pops high into the air. Underhill tries to keep it in, but it's the speedy Vauteur now trying to get by Underhill. Nice move. Sends it in toward the goal and just wide. Surge on the puck from the right point. Walsh slides it over to Mitchell. Back to Walsh. High slot. Sends it into the corner. Picked up by Boyer as she took it off the boards. Boyer sends it ahead. This is Gabrielle Legier now. She just sends it down and goes off for a change. The ever steady and speedy Rachel Walsh gets it up now to Buffett. Buffett makes a nice move. Gets it over to the right side. Chasing after it is Danica Joseph. Now Walsh from the point down to the corner for Joseph. Danica Joseph has her back to the defender. Feeds it off the wall. Now Mitchell from the left point. Back up high again for Rachel Walsh. She gives it off to the right. Hartnell sends it in front. McCormick couldn't bang it in at the side of the goal. Great feed from Hartnell. Now Kraken back the other way. To the red line, no further. There's Veronica Mitchell. Puck goes up ahead. This is Robertson going wide. Robertson cutting in front. Robertson tries to go to the backhand and ends up getting tangled up in front, and the puck goes off to the other side. Kraken send that puck up the middle. Stop there. Nedelku lost it for a moment. Now the Kraken trying to jump on that puck with Dickey. Dickey, it's taken down, and I think we're going to have our first penalty of the game. And the referee's arm is up, and it's going to be a hook. And I think a big reason for that was the speed down that wing from Catherine Dickey. She forced the Surge player to put the hook on. And we do indeed have our first penalty of the game heading over to the box. Defender Alicia Nedelku. So power play chance here for the Kraken with 5:01 to go. Off the face-off, puck into neutral ice. Kitchen tried to make a move, stopped by Greenwood though. Greenwood by herself against 5 Kraken players in the Kraken zone. Now Greenwood gets some help. Coming in is Allman. Allman tried to work with it, but it's taken away, and the Kraken will skate it away. Gabrielle Richard out on this power play for the Kraken, but it's the Surge who'll skate it away with the shifty and speedy Sarah Allman. One-on-one, shorthanded. Allman tried to make a nice move, lost in its rebound. They score! Delayed penalty was coming up. Allman got taken down. Penalty was coming. But Jenna Greenwood, as every good player should do, follows up and bangs in the puck. We'll see it here. A nice rush one-on-one. There's the penalty. And the puck, I said rebound, but it was actually off that little trip there. And the puck ends up sliding over to Jenna Greenwood. And she just looked at that puck. Eyes got wide. And she said, "How you doing? Let me just snipe this in the back of the goal." So a shorthanded marker from the Surge. Jenna Greenwood scores it. And the lead increased now to 4. Still power play time here for the Kraken. Stopped neatly at the blue line. Kraken trying to set up. There's a chance in front. Spinning there was Gabrielle Legier. Gabrielle Legier now down, getting some help from Maddie Boyer. The captain of the Kraken, Boyer, back to the left point. Along the point is Cosman, trying to get around the defender. Cosman steps in, takes the shot. Blocker save, and a good one by Hernam. Tough for Hernam. She hasn't been busy. A goalie will always say they'd rather be busy than not. Sometimes when you don't face a lot of shots, hard to stay sharp, but good blocker save there moments ago from Hernam. Now a shot from the point. Letting it rip there was Duguay. Some good pressure here on this power play by the Kraken. But Hartnell now with a burst of speed. Hartnell in alone. Short-handed. Hartnell, big save made as Hartnell broke in short-handed, looking to get the second short-handed goal with this penalty situation. But again, getting a piece Yeomans standing her ground. So Greenwood has the shorthanded goal to make it 4-0. Hartnell almost had another. Off the face-off, 20 seconds to go in the Kraken power play. Mitchell from the line. Slides it across to an open Walsh. Walsh, long shot through a crowd, deflects in behind the net. From the side of the goal, trying to work it out front there was Alina Gould. Puck to the line, Walsh stops it there. Walks along the blue line, gets it over to Mitchell. From the left circle, shot bounced off a leg, and the Kraken will pick it up with 2:55 to go. Penalty is over, Surge back to full strength, and they got a shorthanded goal to boot. Now, the captain, Walsh, off the board, trying to connect with Gould, just a bit too far, and Austin Yeomans will hold on. Got the Greenfoot Capitals just behind me, going through their stretches and warming up, getting ready for their next game against the Moncton Rockets. Capitals looking to stay undefeated. Look forward to having that one for you, but still hockey left in this one. Here's Mitchell. Puts that shot through a crowd. It bangs off the boards in behind. Buffett picks it up. Buffett goes for a skate, tries to center it to Vautour. Vautour lowers the shoulder, got the puck in. It was picked up there, though, by Becks. Now in behind the net once again, Buffett. Skating with it, tries to feed it in front and connect with Joseph. And Joseph just tied up and up. Good defensive play there by the Kraken. Nice work from Underhill. Now they'll go down deep from that right side. Now back up high to the point. Long shot off a skate. That hit the skate of Becks, and the Kraken will skate away. This is Kitchen, flipping it down into the zone. She'll chase after it now. Going in there against Mitchell. Puck comes to the near side. Couple players jam up along the wall, and it ends up being picked up by Vautour. Reese Vautour takes a skate now, goes up along the right wall, and the puck cleared out into neutral ice. Giving chase there is Becks. Now to the near side. Duguay tried to race onto that puck. She has to peel off to stay onside. Surge with the puck into the middle for Vautour. Vautour beats one defender but couldn't get it past Dickey as the two number 10s came together, Vautour and Dickey. Now Mitchell. Look at this rush from Mitchell. Individual effort sends it wide. Good rush from the defender, Veronica Mitchell. Kraken on the puck. But it's the Surge who'll steal it away. Look at the work now from McCormick taking a shot off a leg. Yeoman's down, covering up. Boy, players were banging away at it. McCormick let the initial shot go. And then Hartnell was right in the crease, as was her line mate, Nevaeh Robertson. And again, McCormick, Hartnell, and Robertson just dynamic out there for this Surge squad. But again, Yeomans can't say enough about the performance from the goaltender, Austin Yeomans. I interviewed her in the opening weekend of the season for a great performance that she had. And doing it again here. She's saying that she learned a lot from her dad and that she's kind of a mix of the old kind of 80s stand-up style and the more 2000s butterfly style. And she enjoys playing goal, and she's good at it. Here come the Surge again. Just 23 seconds to go in the period. Again, and a penalty here as getting taken down was McCormick, and it's a tripping call. And it's going to be Gabrielle Richard heading to the box, and the Surge to the power play with just 19.1 seconds to go. And again, just a reminder, coming up in the second intermission, I'll have my interview with Fundy Kraken captain Maddie Boyer. Just 19.1 to go here. Face off to the left of Yeomans. And it's won by the Surge. Rossong now sends it in, and again, Yeomans square to the shooter, high in the blue ice, takes the shot and hangs on. Now down to 11.4 to go. Peeling it off the wall, trying to get a chance there was Robertson quickly. Just a couple of ticks left now as Robertson circles with it. She'll get it back to the point, but nothing else can happen as the horn sounds. So the Capitals, or excuse me, the Surge, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Vautour and McCormick in period number 1. Almond and then Greenwood shorthanded in the second. And after 2 full periods, it's 4-0. Surge leading the Fundy Kraken. Shots on goal through 2, 18-2. Favoring the Lindsay Surge. And again, just stick around. We're going to have in just a second here as the teams get ready to head off the ice. So here is my interview with the Kraken captain, Maddie Boyer. Pleased to be joined by Maddie Boyer from the Fundy Kraken. Maddie, just early season, but how are you enjoying the season with the Kraken so far?
I'm enjoying it a lot. We have a really great group of girls. We're really connecting as a team, and it shows on the ice and in the dressing room, and I'm loving it so far.
A lot of games in a short amount of time at this showcase. For you, what's the biggest part of your preparation to get ready and to play those 4 games and to kind of reserve energy but still put out an effort?
I think the biggest thing is to make sure you're still trying on the ice, but after the game, make sure you're stretching and doing your cool down and warm-ups and getting good food into you and also staying hydrated. That's really key here. And
I always like to put this final one on a player whenever I'm interviewing them. Get you to look right in there and give a shout-out to anybody you want, Maddie Boyer.
My parents, they really support me through everything. They're the reason I'm here today.
As a dad of 3, gotta love that. Maddie Boyer, thanks for doing this. Good luck at the showcase.
Thank you.
Pleased to be joined by Sophie Grenier from the Moncton Rockets. Sophie, thanks for joining us. Early on in the season, but how has the season been so far?
The season's been pretty good. We got two unfortunate losses, but I'm sure we can get back up and get a few wins. A few more wins this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of this weekend, a showcase weekend, always busy. A lot of games in a short amount of time. What's the biggest difference for you in terms of your game day prep?
For like 4 games in a weekend, got to be more focused all day, every day. Only think about hockey, basically. And got to keep the head in the game and never get unfocused, I guess.
Yeah, very important. Last thing for you before I let you go, I'll get you to look right in there and give a shout out to anybody you want, Sophie.
I'll shout out to my grandma back home. Yeah.
Where's back home?
My grandma.
Where does she live?
Oh, in Dieppe.
In Dieppe.
Yeah.
Lovely Dieppe, sister
Yep.
city to Moncton. Well,
Yep.
Sophie Grenier, thanks for doing this and have fun this
You're
weekend.
welcome. Thank you so much.
That's Sophie Grenier from the Moncton Rockets. So pleased to be joined by Greenfoot Capitals veteran Evie Rothenberg. Evie, a great undefeated start so far for the Capitals. What's been the biggest reason for that undefeated start?
I don't know. We've just come out with a lot of drive, and we're really excited to kick off the season, and we've been strong so far, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Game day can be such a routine for a hockey player, whether it's your game day meal, your prep, going to the rink. But in a showcase like this with so many games in such a short amount of time, how does that change your prep?
Obviously the legs are going to get tired, but just refueling, taking that rest, and coming back to the rink prepared and ready.
And I like to do this with every player interview when I have time, is to get you to look right in there and give a shout out to anybody you want, Evie.
I'm just going to shout out my team and all their hard work. And
Love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, and have fun this weekend.
Thank you.
That's Evie Rothenberg from the Greenfoot Capitals. period. Here we go. The Lindsay Surge and the Fundy Kraken. Game 1 of an 18-game, 3-day Maritime Major Female Hockey League showcase being hosted beautifully by the Greenfoot Capitals and the wonderful facility, the Dauphinee Center here at St. Mary's University. Beautiful facility, great ice, and great venue to be for the next 3 days. 18 games. We'll be here on Maritime Athletic Profiles, bringing you all of them. So it's 4-0 for the Lindsay Surge as we begin this third period. Goal scorers for the Surge: Vautour and McCormick in the first, Almond and then Greenwood shorthanded in the second. Goaltender Austin Yeomans for the Fundy Kraken has been spectacular. And the penalty that was called late in the second period to number 40 for the Fundy Kraken, Gabrielle Richard, still has 1 minute and 16 seconds left in it. So the Surge on the power play here to begin this third period. So they've got an even strength goal. They've got a shorthanded goal. Can the Surge get the goal trifecta with a power play goal? Down into the Kraken zone it goes. They'll shoot it up but not out. Stopped at the line by Victoria Tran. She slides it across to Rossong. Try to go back to Tran. Almond now. Tran just lets it go. Rossong has to skate up to meet it. She was met there by Heidi Becks. Now could this be a chance shorthanded? Try to get it on that puck to speedy Catherine Dickey and just gets tangled up there. Great back check by number 27, Jenna Greenwood, as Catherine Dickey looked to get in on the the power play. Yeah, shorthanded chance. I'll figure it out eventually. It's already been a long day, and it's just the morning. Here come the Surge, trying to break the Kraken from getting it over the blue line. But the Kraken will send it down. Claire Kitchen backhanded it into the Surge zone, and they'll pick it up. Onto the stick of Kennedy, who works it forward. Gould tried to reach it there, but the Kraken send it right back in. And the penalty to Gabrielle Richard is over. The Kraken do a good job of killing that penalty off, but here comes Walsh, the captain. Always dangerous, tried to make a move there, and the puck slides wide of the goal. Puck came back to Veronica Mitchell at the point. It went by her. Extra slippery ice here just after the flood between the second and third. Getting spun around there was Sydney Mills, but she works forward with the puck. Chipped back out into neutral ice. Charlie Underhill, she wears number 6 for the Kraken. Plays a very strong defensive game for this Fundy side. She's got the puck now. Underhill tried to make a move, took a little chop there from the stick of Caitlin Wagner. And now once again, Rachel Walsh on the puck. And the Surge take it off the glass. Vautour coming down with Gould now. 2-on-1 over to Gould, and she just lost the puck a little bit behind her. And the Kraken will try to work it out, but they can't. Jumping on it again is Alina Gould. Gould skates it in behind the goal. Vautour looking around in front, but they can't get Vautour the puck. And it goes free, and the Kraken will jump on it. Trying to clear it away is McKay. She fires it off to the right side. Kraken send it down into the zone. Fundy and the Surge both making changes here. Just a little over 3 minutes off the clock in this third period. I want to say a big thank you to the captain of the Fundy Kraken, Maddie Boyer, for chatting with us. That interview was in the second intermission. We'll have more interviews for you throughout this entire weekend, and we thank all the coaches, teams, and players for cooperating and making time for us to do those interviews. It adds a lot to this showcase, and it's nice to get to know the players outside of their masks and what they do on the ice, get to know a little bit about them off the ice. Puck over on the far boards right in front of the Surge bench. Bit of a scrambly play here in the last minute or so. Kraken coming with the puck now. Making a rush is Cosman into the zone. And just offside are the Kraken at the line. Our next game, immediately following this one, will be the Moncton Rockets and the Greenfoot Capitals. Did a couple of interviews with those players that you will see in the next game. I'll leave it a surprise as to which player from each team that I spoke with. Now the puck down and behind the goal of the Surge. Victoria Tran worked it up now with some speed. The dangerous Robertson breaking in. Robertson through the blue ice, and then the shot came off of that rush and hit the side of the goal. The McCormick, Hartnell, and Robertson line out there again, 8-17-24. It's not bingo, it's a dangerous line. Look at the setup, McCormick to Robertson in the slot, point blank. And again, Yeomans shuts the door. So you see the good work there. Hartnell chips it over. Now watch this feed. McCormick, bang, and the save. Great setup, even better save. Now, Robertson walks off the wall, took a sharp angle shot off the pads of the goaltender Yeomans. Trying to keep it at the blue line was Tran. She couldn't, though, and away comes Dickey. Dickey slides along the ice. She lost an edge, and the puck will go to the far side. Long shot from that right wall. Goes through the crease and out the other side. Kraken trying to put a little bit of pressure on here with under 15 minutes to play in the third period. Taking that puck off the boards is Becks. She slides it cross ice. Jumping on it quickly is Greenwood for the Surge. Again, the Surge so strong, taking away time and space from the Kraken. Really aggressive forecheck from this Surge side. And even with the 4-0 lead, they continue with the same style of play. Now, making a rush here is Mitchell. Puck into the zone, left there. Greenwood tried to make a move. That was stopped. Good defensive play by the Kraken, and they'll bring it away. Sending it down was Catherine Dickey. She'll skate off for a change. All kinds of fresh legs out there now for this Kraken side. Meanwhile, puck just goes by Poirier for the Surge, and it's picked up by Almond. Almond got stopped there. Gabrielle Richard with the forecheck. Richard chases Almond down into the Surge zone. Puck up to the red line. Gathered neatly there by Duguay. Works it up to neutral ice. Reaching in for it was Mills. Puck turned over again. Kind of loose play here at center ice red line. Surge will look to gather and settle it with Mitchell. Taking it off the boards, but again, it's the Kraken who'll grab it with Sarah Duguay. Look at Duguay. Couple of nice moves from Sarah Duguay. Works it along. Now the Surge will skate it out. Ava Kennedy, 2-on-1 now with Wagner. Kennedy skating in, takes it herself, and just getting a piece was the goaltender Yeomans. As Kennedy, using Wagner as a decoy, went all the way, got the shot away, but again, getting a piece was Yeomans. Play along the wall. Couple of players chopping at it. Wagner comes off the boards with it. Couldn't get any further than that, and the Kraken will try to work it out of the zone. Wagner sent it in. Surge have to clear the zone, and they do that quickly. And the puck will come out to Izzy Kim. Kim slides it over to Alicia Nedelku. Nedelku off the boards into neutral ice, and the Kraken will gather. They'll backpedal into their zone for just a minute, then send it forward. Izzy Kim puts it right back the other way. Now Gould gets it forward to Kennedy. And Nedelku will backtrack and gather, regrouping here for the Surge. Gould tried to chip it forward. Now it's Boyer. Maddie Boyer, the captain of the Kraken. Nice move there off the wall. And then stepping in to put it forward was Cosman. Far side now, Lauren Little. Shot from the point, that hit the blade of a stick. Comes near side. Surge tried to take it off the wall. Boyer sends it right back in for the Kraken. Gabrielle Legier tried to force it. It comes back to the point. Long shot off the blocker. Rebound chance there as the Kraken get their best look of the period. The point shot came in, and the initial save was made. And then right there on the doorstep was Boyer, the captain, trying to bang it in. And certainly Cicely Harnham hasn't been overly busy, but called upon there and makes the big save when she has to preserve the shutout. Up ahead now. Trying to spring Joseph was Vauteur. Kraken send that back. 11:40 to go here. Third period action. Joseph sends it down into the zone. And the Kraken will have to gather it in behind their own net. Up along the near wall, the Kraken. Crisp pass into center ice. Skating with it now was Ricketson. Ricketson from the right boards. Sends it into the corner. Gathering there is Rossong. Mackenzie Rossong. She'll get that puck right back. Skates it behind her own goal. In taking a look is Heidi Becks for the Kraken. McKay stopped it at the line, tried to send it in toward the goal, but it was intercepted by the Surge. Now up with it is Danica Joseph. Vautour tried to make a spin move at the red line, but Catherine Dickey said, nope, let me just send it right back into the zone. But then Danica Joseph right back on that puck quickly. Broken up once again by the strong defensive play of McKay, but then Joseph right back on the puck. Now Walsh has some open ice, takes the shot through a crowd again. Robertson right in front of the goaltender Yeomans. And again, Yeomans showing a wonderful ability to be able to focus on the puck and find it through a crowd and makes the save. You'll see it here. Look at the traffic in front, including Robertson right in her grill. And once again, Yeomans makes the save. Now off the faceoff, Mitchell makes a nice little spin move at the right point, walks into the circle, blocker save, puck loose, and the Kraken will pick it up. Yeomans again so steady in the goal. Here's Hartnell out there with her line mates McCormick and Robertson. Now Walsh backhands it up into the air. Robertson catches it like a shortstop and then settles it. Here's the captain, Rachel Walsh, sends it down into the zone as we near the midway point of the third period. Surge comfortably in front, 4-0. They scored 2 in the second, 2 in the first, but no score so far here in the third. Hartnell drops it there, and quick shot from Rachel Walsh, and again, Yeomans. Again, just solid technical positional goaltending from Yeomans. She gets herself square to the, look at that, out at the top of the blue ice, square to the shooter, and just taking that shot right into the midsection, and then the ability to not allow rebounds. That's a huge part of Yeoman's game, is her ability to soften that first shot so that instead of giving big rebounds, she basically is able to cause that puck to kind of drop in front of her. That's softening the shot, and then she's able to cover it up. Here's another chance, sending it just wide, but you get a beautiful look at the technical abilities of Yeomans from that net cam in behind. Surge working with it again. There's a shot. Blocked down in front. Traffic there. And the Surge tried to grab that puck, but it's Claire Prendergast who'll skate away with it. Now Shaibu into the corner. Tries to center it there as lurking in front was Prendergast and almost had a glorious chance right in front. Look at Prendergast again. Hanging out in that blue ice. Look at the Kraken now trying to cause something here. And the captain, Maddie Boyer, got a shot away. So with 9 minutes to go in this third period, face-off will be in the Surge zone to the left of Cicely Hurnham. Clean win for the Kraken. Quick shot from the right point. And again, Hurnham with the save, but good face-off play there. Clean win on the draw. Back to the point. Quick shot from Claire Kitchen. Off the face-off. This time it goes by the defensive pair of Kitchen and Underhill. Kitchen back quickly to get it. Sends it up, though. Intercepted by Ava Kennedy. Kennedy now falls. Gets it off the boards. Trying to step into the point shot was Rossong. Now the puck into the slot. Turning and firing. Big save. Letting it rip there. That was Gould, I believe, got that quick shot away. And now the Kraken will gather. And again, how about the save? It's just wash, rinse, repeat in terms of my praise for the goaltender, Austin Yeomans, but she deserves it. She's been really good in goal for the Kraken. Certainly a player of the game performance in my estimation from the goaltender for the Kraken, Yeomans. I mean, listen, the Surge are playing a wonderful game. They've been very strong. Their forecheck has been excellent. They've been playing well in all facets of the game. And, you know, they are full marks for the 4-0 lead. So I don't want to take anything away from this Lindsay Surge squad. But the goaltending of Austin Yeomans for the Kraken has been just tremendous. 7:42 to go here, third period. Puck in the Surge zone. Kraken trying to get something going here. You know they would love to break that goose egg. Skating with it now, Duguay. She's had a strong game, and a couple of players, and Duguay thumped heavily into the boards, a little slow to get up, and referee going to whistle it down, and thankfully Duguay able to get up under her own power, but that was, you could hear it all the way up here in our broadcast position, a heavy thud as Sarah Duguay went down, but again, the good news is she was able to get up under her own power, a little slowly, albeit, but she's over at the bench now being tended to and checked out, so they'll make sure everything okay with Sarah Duguay. Again, I was just saying, Sarah Dugay's played a strong game on the back end for this Fundy Kraken side. Kraken come away with it now. Here's Dickey. She's had a good game as well. Catherine Dickey, sharp angle, puts the shot in on goal. No problems there for Cicely Harnham as she takes it high off of that Surge logo. This is my first chance to get to see the Lindsay Surge up close and personal in live action. Again, they've played a really good game in all facets of the game. And for me, because I'm a Jersey hound, most notably for me, I love the Surge uniforms. That old, and again, I'm a Habs fan, but hey, I got to give props where it's due, right? I'm an original 6 guy. And the old classic Leafs uniform, the blue with the solid white armband, just good stuff. And that's the look the Surge have got going. So even though I'm a Habs fan, I can certainly give a tip of the cap to a great-looking kit. And that's what the Surge have got. Fundy Kraken looking pretty sharp as well. Hartnell now tries to center it, and covering up the post on the near side is the goaltender as Nedelku had pinched in to cause some traffic right in front of the goal. So down to 6:42 to go here, period number 3. Next game coming up directly after this one. The hosts of this tournament, the Greenfoot Capitals, put their undefeated record in the early season on the line against the visitors from Moncton, the Moncton Rockets. Again, we'll have that game for you shortly after this one. Here's Hartnell now off the turnover. Tries to step around the defender, and the puck ends up going right onto the stick of Robertson, who was right in on top of the goaltender. And again, Yeomans stands her ground. But how about the move from Hartnell, trying to hurdle over the defender, and the puck ended up going to Robertson, who got the quick shot away. Off the faceoff now, it comes to Nedelku. Her point shot bounced off a couple of players, and the Kraken will look to clear. Up ahead it goes now. Working forward is Ellis Ankenman. Puck goes into the corner. Nedelku will stop it there, and then Robertson takes it off the boards. McCormick tried to reach for it. McCormick got a touch for a second, but it's grabbed by Gabrielle Richard, who sends it down into the zone and then immediately peels off to the bench for a change. 5:55 to go. Puck at the side of the goal. Harnham covers up and will hold for a faceoff with 5:52 to go. Shots on goal, 23-17, favoring the Surge. They lead it 4-0. No scoring here in the third period, though. And down after that puck is Cosman. Gets turned over along the boards. Surge got on it quickly, back to the right point. Long shot there. That's at the back of Almond. And now Almond has the puck for the Surge. Sarah Almond twisting off the half wall. Into the slot. Almond going for a skate. Dishes off to the right circle. Long shot. Pinballing around. Puck still loose. And the Kraken will look to clear it away. They get it to the point, not out. Sending it back in is Victoria Tran. Jumping on it now, Duguay. Good to see Sarah Duguay back on the ice after taking that heavy fall into the boards a few minutes ago. Surge have the puck. Greenwood turns, fires it just wide. Kraken take it off the boards. Trying to get it free. Puck does come free now. It's a foot race. Gabrielle Leger trying to get there, but it's going to be an icing call before she can get to the puck. So the Surge will have the face-off come all the way down into the Kraken zone. Kraken have to keep the same line out on the ice. Same rules as you see in other levels of professional hockey, including the NHL. You ice the puck, you don't get a change. Face-off to the left of Yeomans. Off the draw, Mitchell. Slides it across. One-timer there, letting it go was Walsh. Off the pass from her defensive partner, Veronica Mitchell. Now, Turning with it, that's Gould. Gould's been good in this one as well. She wears 18 in blue. She's in after the puck now, but it comes over to the near side where Wagner will try to chase it down along with Mitchell, and then the play whistle down. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty call here. So I think it's a roughing call going against the Kraken. Into the box, Sarah Duguay. And a power play chance now for the Lindsay Surge with 4 minutes 30 seconds to go. Ava Kennedy in on the faceoff, and the puck goes into the corner. This is Walsh. Surge on the power play now. Walsh, high slot, dumps it off to the right faceoff circle. Duguay in the box for the Kraken. Working with it now is Wagner. Wagner, chance, scores! Power play goal! Caitlin Wagner. Well, there's the goal trifecta for the Surge. Even strength, shorthanded, and now the power play marker from Wagner. And the Surge have the 5-0 lead. So a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and an even strength goal. And that kind of sums up the Surge's game here today. They've been good in all facets. Power play, penalty kill, and even strength. The Surge have played a strong game, no question about it. It's got to make head coach Brad Rickman and the rest of his coaching staff pretty happy for game one. Kraken, though, back the other way. Team's back to full and even strength here. Now, here's Walsh. Gets taken down behind the goal. Got tangled up there with Catherine Dickey. Kraken on the puck. Tried to feed it in the middle. A race for it now. Trying to get in on that puck was Danica Joseph. And the Kraken will clear it away. 3:33 to go here. Reese Vautour has a goal in this one. Has the puck on her stick. Sends it down the ice. Danica Joseph lumbering after it, but that's going to go for an icing. And a face-off all the way down in the Surge zone. So 5 different goal scorers for the Lindsay Surge here in this opening game of the showcase. Vautour and McCormick in the first. Almond and Greenwood shorthanded in the second. And Wagner on the power play here in the third. 3:17 to go. Teams on at 5-on-5 here. Even strength as the puck goes down into the Kraken zone. Jalen McKay after the puck. It's along the half wall now. Chipped up, and the Kraken will look to skate it out. A couple of players tangle up along the boards there as Mills was able to get it out for the Kraken. Surge will grab that puck, trying to get it out past the line. Blocked there by Duguay, and she sends it in, and Hernham had it for a second, puts it right back in play onto the stick of Izzy Kim. Intercepted, here's a chance. Kraken moving in there. Quick shot as Duguay let it go. Puck still loose and sent wide of the goal. Sarah Duguay, 16 in white for the Kraken. She's played a strong game here and had a great chance there just seconds ago. Under 2.5 to play. Here's Duguay at the line. Duguay again winds, fires from the faceoff dot and right into the midsection, and hanging on is Hernham, no problem. But again, great work from number 16, Sarah Duguay, defender from St. John, New Brunswick. Off the faceoff, Kraken again. Trailing at 5-0, but they've been playing a hard-nosed game for the entire almost full 3 periods. Surge have played well, but you got to give it to the Kraken. They have not hung their hats at all. Hung their heads, I should say. Here's now Robertson, far side McCormick. Robertson cuts in. Sharp angle, flips it up into the goaltender. And again, Yeoman's good position makes the save. Well, the rest of the teams, as we see the replay here, just a quick breakout in transition. The Surge so quick. And then Robertson coming down, had McCormick off to the left, but Robertson took it in tight. And again, Yeomans makes the save. There's Robertson again. Puck squirts all the way back to the line. Long shot from the left point. Rebound chance and a pad save. Goodness. Again, Austin Yeomans. How about it? McCormick. She could have had a hat trick this game. She's been robbed no less than twice. Here she comes again. Maya McCormick against two defenders, slides it in front, and broken up nicely there by the Kraken. But again, Maya McCormick, she's got a goal, but there's at least two chances where she's been absolutely stoned by the goaltending of Austin Yeomans. Hartnell now trying to work in offside. Not sure if we have a look at that last save. Again, put the pressure on Dylan. And again, it was just a tremendous quick save in front. Look at that. Boom, right there. McCormick had it on the backhand, and just the quick pad, the left leg shooting across from Yeomans. Great job by our director, producer, camera operator, everything else, Dylan, to get that. Into the middle of the ice now. Here come the Kraken. Final minute of play, and it's offside. So a good first game here for the Surge. You always want to come out in a showcase tournament like this where you've got so many games over the course of a couple of days. You know, you get that early morning start. You might be a little bit tired, still got the cobwebs, trying to shake them out. It's a great start to this showcase tournament by the Lindsay Surge, no question about it. Pretty complete game in all facets. And again, Cicely Harnham, hasn't been tested. She's only faced 8 shots, but a couple of times, she had to be sharp. And credit to Harnham for staying sharp and in the game, even though she's only faced those 8 shots. Here's Mitchell now, working with that puck. Coming up to help out was Lucy Poirier. Just 20 seconds to go here in this third period. Greenwood had the puck for a moment, taken away, sent right back into the zone by Bria Ricketson. Final 10 seconds. Could this be one final chance for the Kraken? Puck sent right in front. And now in the high slot area, puck bouncing around, and that should just about do it. So the horn sounds to end the game, and a great performance by this Lindsay Surge side. 2 goals in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and it's a 5-0 victory. Cicely Harnham just faced 8 shots, but she does indeed get the shutout. At the other end, well, a good effort from the Fundy Kraken, as their coach, Ron Legier, said. It's a young squad. They're still learning, but I like the effort from the team. And their goaltender, Austin Yeomans, well, I mean, she was lights out. Yeah, she gave up 5 goals, but my goodness. They've got 24 shots up on the board. I don't know. I think that Austin Yeomans may have faced more than 24 shots, but we can only go by what the big board says. And listen, I can think just off the top of my head right now, no less than 5 10-bell saves by Austin Yeomans. Maybe more, but pad saves, glove saves, blocker saves, positional saves just by being right place, right time. Again, full marks. Great effort by the Lindsay Surge. They get the 5-0 win. But for me, player of the game, for my estimation, would go to the goaltender, Austin Yeomans. But you chalk it up. Both these teams now will have a little bit of rest before their next games. We'll take a quick break for a few moments. They'll flood the ice. The next 2 teams will come out and do the warm-ups. And then around noon, we will have our second game of our Friday slate. It'll be the hosts of this tournament and the currently undefeated Greenwood Capitals taking on the team from the hub city, Moncton, New Brunswick's own Moncton Rockets. We'll have that game for you in just a little bit. The final in this one, Lindsay Surge looking good. They get the 5-0 victory over the Fundy Kraken. On behalf of the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, the Greenfoot Capitals, and St. Mary's University, I'm Scott Squires signing off. We'll see you in just a little bit for the Caps and the Rockets. Bye.